Greetings, Twilight Strugglers. This is going to be our first Action Round Zero cast of the ITSL Season 15. We have had a little bit of a break, but now we're back and we're ready to share with you, hopefully, weekly games. This one was sent to me by Alex Lee. I'm going to go ahead and call Alex one of our new Chinese superstars of the game. He ended up winning the silver playoffs last year, beating Harib Flores in the finals. I don't think we had Alex on even once last year, but I'm hoping to have a look at him this year now with this game against Jan Wimmer. So, and after the game, stick around and we'll have a look at the conferences and divisions of ITSL 15, just to kind of have a little preview of what's to come this season. I'm going to make a couple of predictions as well. I'm going to fly solo on this one. I just wanted to make sure we got a cast going. So yeah, let's get started. We're going to be watching from Alex's side here. He's playing the USSR up against Jan Wimmer from, I believe he's from California, somewhere on the West Coast in America. So China's Alex Lee versus the United States' Jan Wimmer. Well, maybe we can make this go a little bit faster than normal as well. Alex has very quick animation speed, but great starting hand here for Alex. Although Jan Wimmer is setting up Marshall, which makes NATO not free, and we have CIA, but love to see the Vietnam headline, be safe, and probably going to take... No, he's going to coup. Okay. And misses on the coup, so this is an interesting position for Jan now. He's got... Oh, and a big roll on Vietnam. You have to coup that back now, and are you just going to coup back and forth? Okay, this is going a little bit too fast because the animations are so fast. I'm gonna take down the speed just a little bit on this. There we go. So we coup back and forth. Vietnam is back where it was. Both spent a 2-op. I like the coup of Vietnam there from Jan. You know, it's tough sometimes when the U.S. When the USSR missed their Iran coup to get a good coup for the U.S. Sometimes you end up wasting two ops coupping Iraq and nothing happens. But getting those mill-ups out of the way, always nice. But now he's gonna think, okay, and there goes a spread into these animations are so fast. EU goes into Iran, Lebanon, and Malaysia, and now we're gonna have to go in. Yeah, that makes sense. And I have a feeling, since we saw defectors, holding on to Purge could be really nice here. Oh, and the presence-less Middle East happens. Oh man, usually when I have Marshall Plan and Middle East, I usually just go for Middle East. Get that scoring off. This looks very different if Jan's or if Alex's coup works better. Okay, and Alex goes into South Korea. Makes sense. Now, big question is here, if you're Alex, do you just give NATO or do you space it? I think I would space it this early in the game. We're giving CIA, so... Okay, there's Nasser. Oh, and the coup misses. All right. I guess now you give CIA, right? I think you got to give it now. You don't want to get stuck with it with the Fidel coup, so... Yeah, you got to give it now. Come on, Alex. You know. Ooh, no. Wow. Okay, playing with fire. Oh, and another one. Two 4-op coups, roll a 1 on Iran. This is nightmare start. I wonder if he's going to get away with CIA here, though. He's exiting out to lift the curse, maybe? Lift the coup curse? Okay, we did not see Fidel. So now you give CIA. Show purge, which is not defectable. He takes Malaysia with that. I guess you just walk. Yeah, you walk up in Laos. Put another one in Thailand. Makes sense. Laos. You have a tenuous HDOM here. Oh, and there's IP war. Okay. Oh, and Europe scoring hurts here. Oh, can we get it off? Oh, this is one of those decisions that you're just like, you have a really nice hand here, but you also want a coup. Oh, giving Europe. Okay, so I like not playing Purge there because your opponent plays Containment. Maybe he's got... Are there any other 4-ops? We saw Marshall and TB. Okay, so there's only US-Japan, but... And all of a sudden, 11 red VPs. Oh, and another one! What is this? Exiting out again. And logging out and logging in again. Maybe Alex is one of those superstitious people. Or maybe just a little stitious. Anyway. Yeah, Jan is correct. But we do have destall and decall, so this game is far from over at this point. Far, far, far from over. Okay, and there goes any chance of maybe we can squeeze out. I don't know. I don't know how you get. You start off taking South Korea here with Olympics, I think. Oh no, you want to decall first. Yeah, just go ahead and decall. There you go. And then one into Indonesia. Yep. That might force Jan to go into Algeria. And it looks like he's going to try to hold on to Purge one more turn. Yeah, I'd say go ahead and take South Korea now, right? Is he trying to maximize? Oh, of course, Algeria first. Algeria and one in South Korea makes sense. And there's Asia scoring. Everything scored, and we're up or down 11 VPs. So I think now's the time to destall. Yeah, we don't have a lot of places to take. Oh, we have Romania, of course. Never mind. How do we feel about Mexico here? Oh, 2 Mexico. Very greedy. I like it. I like it. We're behind so much that makes sense. And we still have enough ops here to get to spread out a little bit in South America. So good play. We still want to get into Libya as well. Oh, we get right out. Everything is going. Okay, not everything is go. Oh, and that one too, Venezuela. My goodness. Warsaw Pact is the counter to destall. Okay, so now we don't really have South America anymore. Yeah, but one there makes sense. Oh man. Down 11, had destall. Destall gets realigned out. we're going to need a very early Asia dom or control here. Hopefully before Europe comes back. As we event de Gaulle here, maybe that's what we do. It could be that opponent is holding sock govs to give to blockade, since he hasn't played blockade yet. Yeah, this makes sense too. I like this. He's ready to space sock govs here. Or maybe even a 2-op, but something that he wants to space. Not sure what that could be actually. And let's see here. How does Jan want to finish this? No problems in hand for either player really. So no one's had to space yet. Oh, and he had a 4-up. Okay, and breaks North Korea. That makes sense. That's a very good play by Jan. Okay, so opponent did get blockade. And does not have a red 3-up that we know about. He could have redrawn. Yeah, I think this is a purge. Make that blockade really awkward to play. We're glad to see Fidel, of course. Probably going to see a big 3-up coup of Panama here. And there goes the Nazis to space. Not the Nazis to space. The Nazis send a rocket to space. And oh, is he going to risk it with the 2-up coup? Double checking to see what's been played. Okay, finally Alex gets a roll, and he's into Panama, which must feel very good for him here. Interesting that Jan did the Costa Rica thing. I understand the thought behind it, but at the same time, I think maybe I'd rather just have it in Panama. That makes your opponent not want to coup with the 2-up. Wait, what did Jan do there? He took Afghanistan instead of North Korea. Why did Jan do that? I missed something there. Oh, he only had the 2-up. That's right. That's right. So he can't win that that fight. I'm not sure why playing into Afghanistan though, but also interesting here that Jan played IP wars so early in the turn. Makes it safer for Alex to move into Uruguay here. If you play it later in the turn, Alex might not have wanted to give their opponent mill-ops. Okay, and Alex lucks out and is into Brazil. And yeah, this is a game now. Even though we have 12 blue VPs. It's gonna be a Fidel event, I would assume. Oh no. Okay. No, I think Fidel event first. Overprotecting. Okay, this is some VOA protection. which makes sense. Although southern South America is still, and of course Africa, very susceptible to VOA. Okay. Huh. I guess with that, what you could do is you could just coup Nicaragua with Fidel, right? Or just take that. Yeah, you can always coup in later. Now that the opponent's in Nicaragua, like, it's fairly easy to get into Cuba. And if Jan goes into Cuba, I guess you're kind of fine with that. Okay, does not win the war. Now the Koreas are very vulnerable. And this is a blue hand and gunmen and lots of things that you don't really want to see. I guess Willie's the headline. Kind of automatic. And then you coup Mexico with alliance. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be armors race. Okay. Thinking he can get 3 VPs out of that. Which he can, of course. But it's... Yeah, no, this makes sense. And I guess you space special and play Ask Not on AR7. I think I prefer the Mexico coup here. Okay. He's thinking Iran, just getting him out helps more. It always hurts to go back into Iran, placing into Iran, knowing that Muslim Rev and even hostage crisis is coming. If we make it that far, it's still 12 blue VPs. Okay. Jan goes in there. Makes sense. Oh. And Alex chooses to go for West Germany with Truman gone. And I think Jan is holding blockade, right? Is that right? Still haven't seen it, so... Oh, nuke subs event. Well, now I think you just grab it now, right? Or do you arms race first? Arms race is 3 VPs, so maybe that makes sense. Yeah. That's funny. Puppet's being used to coup on turn 4 because there's nothing really open to puppet into. Saturated board. I think that was U2 that he removed, right? Yeah. Not flower power. Okay. But all of a sudden, Jan does not have any Jan does not have any dominations on the board anymore with Europe neutralized. Alex misses another roll. Tough day. Tough day for the US here. I guess he's planning to play these three 1-ups and holding on to Ask Not. What it looks like with where he put them. Big roll on Nigeria. So the question here is, are we going to try to protect Algeria? I was going to say maybe putting one in Tunisia here makes sense. If your opponent only removes 3 and doesn't get in one with himself. If he's going to keep cooing Africa, I'm not sure that makes sense. All those little countries is great to have. I mean, all of Africa was flipped. I was talking about an Africa control. But of course, South America is what it is now. So definitely scoring card timing game here. We'll see when things come and how it all works out here. Jan's been up 10 VPs, 12 VPs since early turn 2. And Alex holding on, though. Oh, and there's Africa. So he played nuke subs, cooed 3 times, and then just scored Africa without taking a dom. And Alex just chooses to play Ask Not. Portuguese was discarded. And I wonder if there's a reason, if we should place one into Uruguay here too. Just to have the dom in case. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just in case opponent tries to break something. Because now if you break something, you still have a presenceless dom. Yeah, I think playing into Korea's would be really nice here with opponent having no doms, but a flip of North Korea almost wins the game for Jan. So I think overprotecting there, especially now that Africa scored 2, and we hold Sadat, so it's a good chance that we could get the Middle East off here for dom. Oh, and South America was the pickup from Ask Not. That is exactly what Alex needed. Oh my word. Wow. Wow. I mean, of course, Alex knew that he didn't have South America because then at least one of those coups would have been on South America instead. But now look at this game. Now it's a game. Wow. And yeah, what is Jan going to be able to do here with his... Okay. He just kind of protected Africa a little bit and... not South Africa, though. But, and went into Laos. Big Mexico coup fails again. The coups are not with Alex here. I think looking at this board, I like Alex's position better now than I like Jan's. I'm curious that he spent so much in Africa and then didn't take a domination there. And then, of course, the South America draw from JFK is just brutal. Just brutal. Oh, in Europe as well, for one. Yeah, everything's falling apart here for Jan. Yeah, and with Muslim Rev in hand, giving Sadat is fine. We're gonna be keeping Egypt here, and yeah, there's nothing Jan can do about it. It feels like we're gonna have a long-term dom here. Oh, until that happens. Okay. Why do I always forget about VOA? That is an excellent play. Excellent play from Jan. Kind of even, would you call it slow playing? I don't know if that's slow playing, but excellent play. It's almost like he was waiting for Sadat before he did that. Very well done by Jan. So I guess now you try to spread here again. Yeah. But now Jan's going to have that same problem. Yeah, see, if you do this, I think now you jam Egypt, Yeah, and you have Muslim Rev to get him out. So either Jan has this Middle East right now, or it's still going to be probably a red dom at the end of the day. Maybe not. Maybe he has enough ops to fill both Iraq and Saudi. Oh, doesn't have so much ops. Okay, so you play this, and then it's clever as well. Maybe, I don't know if Alex is doing this on purpose, but holding on to, oh, and misses the brush war there too. That's a huge roll. Wow. Holding on to lone gunman here, uh, not telling Jan that it's been discarded is also a really good play. So just like a little thing, but holding it till turn 6, and then now you're going to play it, of course, so it goes back in the pile. But that's smart. That's smart play. Alex, if you're watching this, let me know if that was something you were thinking about. I really like that. Oh, and Lib Theo shows up just in time. Automatic headline. And then now here's a question. Do you go 2 into Mexico, obviously. Does the last one go into Haiti or into Cuba? I think it should go into Haiti, right? Because it sets up the Dom, and you can still move into Cuba and have it be protected. I think that's how I would play it. Okay, opponent had ABM. I wonder if he's just going to move into Mexico here. He's going to take like a big coup on Thailand, maybe? No. No, I think you got to go into South America here if you're Jan. Maybe. So we have Asia, and we're waiting for Middle East and Central to be scored. Yeah, see, I kind of like this. Makes it really difficult for... I don't know about this. I think I liked one in Haiti better. Where do you take this? Could you take it in Mexico? No, yeah, Africa makes more sense. And then Jan's gonna have to coup in South America, and then you can maybe take Mexico and Cuba and protect it maybe with U.S. Japan. Shuttle's gone. No, you gotta you gotta score. You gotta score Asia first. If you give U.S. Japan now, opponent moves into Taiwan and has a dom. So you gotta score it before you play U.S. Japan. But then after that, it's fine to play U.S. Japan, I think. You can maybe even play Usuri for the event after you play Asia. You can play Usuri for the event, Space Grain Sales, then Event Cultural to get long-term China card. Wow, and that's a big roll on Panama. That was a 5, right? Yeah. Oh, now what do you do? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what you do. And then maybe you coup Nicaragua with gunmen after that. That's just inviting a coup back, though. Yeah, Jan's doing a good job with the pressure in Central America here. Gotta defend Panama. And now, I wonder if Jan could just take Cuba here. I think I kind of like that. Double checking what's been played. Oh, he's just going to score it. Okay. And Asia for even. Which frees up US Japan, kind of. Oh, quick realign. And now, yeah. He takes South Africa here with US Japan. I feel like that's important. Maybe not. Okay, so he goes with the idea I had. Yeah. Yeah, he knows either one of those could be jammed, so there's no reason to overprotect one. Yep, there we go. But you're going to play Japan into it, and now you got the China card. And you space grains and you hold on to cultural in case you need to play China card. That makes a lot of sense. It's almost like he baited Jan into jamming there. Just like leaving it like that. And another space miss. Not a lot of space rolls in this game. Oh, he doesn't want to space grain sales to put it back in the draw. That makes sense too. He probably knows other cards that might want to be spaced. We haven't seen Bear Trap, which feels like a very likely headline here from Jan. Yeah, we're going to be Bear Trapped here. So good thing we held on to grain sales. And I think knowing that we're going to get Bear Trapped, why not just play We Will Bury You? I think that's what I would do with this hand, yeah. And then Arms Race is a redraw, so maybe with some Che Magic, we can get Arms Race off for 3. Probably not going to get a Middle East Dom here. Especially opponent, I think, has Camp David as well. Jan having a long think here. Of course, he knows about We Will Bury You as well, and then Bear Trap is a lot less effective. And he knows that Alex has grain sales, which he wants to put into Bear Trap. So maybe you don't Bear Trap here. Oh, and a Junta headline. That's the card I forgot about, of course. Better than Bear Trap. See, this is what happens when I don't have my... Oh my goodness. He realigned himself out of Panama. Okay. Yeah, this is should be Che right away. I was going to say that Africa also makes sense there, but I guess, yeah, no, protecting Cuba is good. We can always coup Africa later. And I wonder if we get arms race off here as well before we do anything else. Probably. I like arms race here, but yeah. That could be real. Oh, I guess we don't have to arms race yet because Jan doesn't have any mill ops. So whatever we do here, we can still do arms race next. Oh, he's not even gonna play arms race. And this makes sense too, I guess, because Jan is to cancel the Middle East Dom. Yeah, no, it's just going to be about scoring card timings, and he knew that was coming as well. So we placed those two. Still giving up 3 VPs for 3 VPs in Middle East that we didn't know that we were going to lose, but finally we're to space 2. Yeah, we know about Middle East, or Jan knew about Middle East, of course. And the double space. And here we go. We go ahead and take Venezuela, I think. And it's funny to think about how at the beginning of this mid-war, US was up 12 VPs and Soviets had all of Africa. And now score is even, but the US has Africa. I'd say that coup's fine. And Alex misses another space roll. Jan's been spending a lot of time and energy in Central America and does not have that much to show for it. Oh, and he redrew Europe. That hurts. How'd you feel with one op here? How about a realign of Costa Rica? Is that crazy? A +1 to protect Panama? Yeah, okay. It's like after it was scored, you're like, oh yeah, I should probably overprotect here. I would still be worried about the Koreas as well. Oh, and he knew that special was coming. All right. Okay, some good and some bad. We're probably going to be able to get this Dom in Central. Can we even get a control with the brush war is a question I have here. Yeah, I think that has to be the headline. Oh, Colonials. What does Colonials do? Not much, actually. Colonials doesn't attack Thailand. Yeah, no, it's not going to do much. Oh, and winning that war would have been such a huge deal. That would have been enormous. I think we're still going to get this Dom off after we take Cuba and Haiti. Oh, and another low roll. The rolls have not been with Alex here this game. I'm glad to get rid of Star Wars, though. Okay, Jan's going for West Germany. That makes a lot of sense. He doesn't actually know about Truman, I don't think. I could be wrong about this. No, I don't think he knows about Truman. Yeah, okay, now it's really just going to be about a scoring card timing here. If Jan manages to take this West Germany, we can't really fight for it, can we? Especially with Truman in hand. That's a good sniff out by Jan. I mean, he doesn't know that there's Truman, but there it is, and it's going to hurt. Now, something that I would be thinking about here is, you know, your opponent has to coup. So if you place 2 into Cuba, you're just inviting that Nicaragua coup, right? And then what? And you're going to want to take the China card back here too. This is a tricky situation for Alex. Yeah, I think give up on West Germany, but maybe in the middle of this, Jan is so preoccupied with West Germany that we'll get this Dom off before the Nicaragua coup. Nope, there goes the Nicaragua coup. Now I think we just drop it, right? We have to. Or do we start with protecting? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how effective that is. I mean, the problem here is, we're out of ARs now anyway, so. I mean, I guess you remove 4, which is nice, and maybe it goes in, which is 1, and then you can coup that. But I'm gonna have to space Star Wars, give John Paul, hold Truman. Oh, waited too long, yeah. And now Jan's gonna have Central Dom. Okay, now Truman's playable all of a sudden, which is nice. Yeah, take the China card back, and then play Truman and space. Oh, we played the China card, so maybe space John Paul and hope maybe we cancel Star Wars. No, let's not play with fire. I feel like this game is going to come down to which of these scorings come up, and if it's Africa or South America. And this is a monster hand. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. What do we do with this? Defectors is available. Oh, wow. That's why we don't headline scorings. I guess it doesn't really matter in this case. Even with a 1, you get 2 in, and then you're never going to get South Africa from this, but and of course Alex was always going to coup Africa. Okay, now all of a sudden, thanks to ABM and thanks to Africa being scored without a Dom, this is looking very promising for Alex. We have 2 turns left. I feel like all of the power cards are gone now, right? ABM was played. I missed it, but yeah, ABM was played. Brush War was played turn 8, and Junta was played turn 7. So all the power cards are gone. And crucially, Alex is getting many of Jan's best cards, like Star Wars and Teardown, and now the question is, is it possible here to move into, let's say, jam Iraq with 2 before playing? Oh, okay. Well, at least you get rid of it, and you can space John Paul now instead. And there's nothing really for Jan to do with this. Teardown. I guess you can coup Bulgaria, Yugoslavia. I was gonna say realign Poland. Even at -3, you could maybe remove 1 or 2, but it's not going to matter because John Paul's going to go to space now. Yeah, so the only ones left to score are Asia and South America. Alex has the China card, but the Koreas are not overprotected. Big coup in Central. Oh, yeah. I guess he didn't need to jam first because opponent can't. He took out 6. Yeah, he's going to go into one of them, and then we move into the other. I guess there's no reason to space here either, really. Chernobyl is scary if we end up giving Jean-Paul, but maybe we don't. Okay. Yeah. No, that's true. So you just play it like this. You just hold on to J-Paul and see if opponent plays. Now there's no reason to headline Chernobyl. Except there is. You can Chernobyl Asia if you're Jan. I think this has to go to space. Yeah. I forgot about the five-year plan, cutting the hand size. Okay. Love to see Purge at the end of the game like this. Duck and cover, so I guess five-year plan wasn't safe. But we have no problems in this hand, and if we can get with Purge, opponent can't really jam a Korea. We're going to have to protect them before AR7, but that's not a problem. And maybe we can even get an IP war flip of India here. So right now the board is, oh, VOA in headline. He's scared of Aldrich Ames. Ames would hurt here, but VOA is so powerful, AR7. I wonder if this is just too late. Yeah. Oh, and he has to go in South America. He has to go in South America, and that, I think that's just going to tip Alex off that South America scoring is coming. I think you just go straight back in there in both of those countries with your 4-op. Oh, I don't know if I like this, but I guess 3 or higher and you're good. Okay. All right. That works too. And you get your mill ops. Now what happens if Alex Miracle Leoline? Okay, he's gonna coup. Oh, and gets a 6. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that. But now, all of a sudden, without that being a control, what can we do here? What do we need? Where do we need to place another op? Maybe, yeah, maybe start fighting. No, we're never gonna get an Asian Dom. Huh. Now I don't. Oh, we evented. We will bury you. So Missile Envy is safe, and I wonder if you play Missile Envy on AR7 here. As oh, not supposed to see that. I think. If you're if you know you're up, you can just play Missile Envy to cancel his final play. But I am surprised that we saw VOA there on AR, or in the headline. So final scoring right now is plus, it is completely even right now. Oh, and there's South America, and it's no longer even. Final scoring was completely even. Oh, and he wins that war too. Okay, that seals it. That seals it. Final scoring was completely even before South America was scored, but all of a sudden we got 7 VPs, and I think with Jan being purged, there's just nothing he can do here. and he had to go for the summit. And there we go. Yeah. Yeah, Jon correctly saying I didn't have enough to win without that try. He had to try and win with a couple more VPs here. What a game. No like super crazy moments, but really solid play from both players. And the the Alex's luck or lack of luck in early war, you know, all those ones on the coups and then getting D-stall, realigned out, just really unlucky for him here. But a great game by both players. I wanted to take a look now at the at our ITSL divisions, conferences, and standings. But first of all, thank you to Alex for sending this game. Looking forward to seeing more of him from this season. Let me bring up the standings. All right, so we're going to look through the divisions here with what's going on. So in the Athens division, we have our dear friend Zimit Pazderski, greatest player of all time. He's currently in 4th place, but that's because he's lost one match, and he has 3 undefeated players here. Matthias Heinze, I had the pleasure of meeting him to play some live games in Usby last weekend. Also a very good player, but I'm going to call this the Polish division. Obviously, we have Poles in every division, but this one has 4 of them, including Marek Bukaki and Adrian Zarko and Rafał Maksymuk. Marek, I think, was Marek the guy who won the Polish championships? Someone might have to correct me on that, but this is a tough division. George, or Jorge, famous for his strange plays. We saw him in ARZ last year. He's like a joker, but if I was to call this division, I'm going to say Matthias is going to win it. Maybe that's the homer take, but obviously Zimvit would be the person that everyone would think would take this division. But right now, Matthias is in the lead, I'm going to say, even if David has at the top here, David Kula. I don't know who that is or how strong he is, but Matthias, I would put money on Matthias to win this, probably because the odds are higher than Zimvit winning it. Firenze or Florence, Alexei Lubunko, super happy he's back. Welcome back, Alexei. He doesn't watch streams, but very good player. He was going to retire after being knocked out by Zimit Pazderski in the playoffs of ITSL last year, but he didn't. He's back. So good to have you back. And also in this division, we have Andrea Chapi, who was number 1 in the world for a while last year, or maybe he was number 2, number 3, but he was up there in like 6,700 rating. Great player. So, but I'm still going to put my money on Alexei winning that division. Other good players here, of course, Tomasz Dzisik, Eduardo Sanz, and my Swedish compatriot Ulf Didogger, who's lost 2 games so far, but I believe in him. Moving on to Poznan, we have everyone's favorite bird player, Krokrolis, Fredrik Alderkreutz from Sweden, Andrea Makuzo, Michal Borkowitz, and one half of the Aril brothers, Roger. I'm going to go ahead and say Andrea wins this one. No disrespect to anyone else in this division. Fredrik, I have the utmost respect for, but Andrea is just a very solid player, and I think this might be his year. Moving on to Kiev. This is a tough one. Look at this. So we got David, we got Veyran, we have some Swedish dude, Jan Schmidt, who's beat me both in this ITSL and in Blitz. Jan Michu, the legendary veteran from Romania, and David Aril, who was also top 4 or 5 at some point. This is a tough division. If I was betting money, I would put it on Veyran winning it. I had the pleasure of being in the same division as him last year as well. Regio is our next division. Here, everyone loves Bartosz, right? Great player. Fantastic YouTube channel. You should check it out if you haven't. He doesn't get a lot of views, but he explains the game better than I think anyone else does. So definitely check out his YouTube channel if you haven't. I think it's just named Sparrow. But here I'm going to put my money on Ricky. I think he's back. He's back with a vengeance. He's going to win this division this year. Fokaya? I don't know many players here. Oh, Firat's in there. Yeah, let's say Firat's going to win that one. He knocked me out of ITSL playoffs last year. He has my number. He always beats me. Isayank is also a good player. And Kari Pauku's back. That's exciting. Probably the strongest player out of Finland other than Riku Räikkönen historically. Riku, of course, won ITSL twice or 3 times. No, twice. About 10 years ago. Doesn't play anymore, but Kari learned a lot from him my first 2 years of playing Twilight Struggle. Kristianstad. That's not how it's pronounced. My dear friend David Pachon is currently in the lead here with a lot of Spaniards and Catalan players. This is a scary division as well. I would go ahead and put my money on David anyway. I think he's ranked number 6 or 7 right now in ITSR. But I think his main competition in this division is going to be probably Frank or one of the Spaniards. Oh, Rodrigo's in there too. Yeah, maybe Rodrigo or David. Moving on to Rzeszów. Another Polish heavy division. We got Kasia, we got Jarek, we got Paweł Januszewski. 3 players I have a hard time with every time I play them, not just pronouncing their names, but they always beat me. But in this one, I'm going to go ahead and say Bdart's going to win it, unless it's one of these new players that I don't know much about. I don't know who Balázs Ulvecki is, but they've started 2-0. Always exciting to see. Laurent Mignon, also a very good player. So, and Harib unfortunately had to pull out of this year's ITSL. So, yeah, he's unfortunately going to be replaced there. But there you have it. And if I was to say who's going to be the number 1 seed this year out of the Torun division or conference, I'm going to put my money on Weiranchi. I think he's going to go 18-2. Moving on to Seattle Conference. Who do we have here? There's a lot of American flags, huh? But also, look at all these Chinese players. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we have bigger representation from China this year. Much thanks to Weiran. I think there's been some discussion there and they wanted to come back. So I'm going to move through these a little bit quicker because there's a lot of names here I don't know. Ishakwa. We got Tomasz Twara there, legendary player, runner-up in ITSL last year. He started 4-3 though, so who's gonna come out on top there? It's a tough division. So I'm still gonna put my money on Tomasz, but maybe he goes like 15-5 or something. Kevin played 12 games already, quick one, but he's 5-6-1, so it might be tough for him to make the playoffs. Rimushki, a lot of familiar names here. I'm gonna go ahead and say Mathieu wins this one, but tough division with some fan favorites in Derek and Jeremy and Josiah. In Beijing division, we just saw Alex Lee play against Jan Wimmer. Jan down 0-3. Tough start for him here. Peter France, Casey, lots of people know here, but Alex just won this game. I think he's going to go ahead and win this one. Maybe David as well, David Chu. In Shenzhou, we have Linda currently on top 4-0. BHG 1-0. BHG usually does really well in these tournaments. But I'm going to stick my neck out and say Andrew Ahern. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Andrew's going to go ahead and win this one. 1-1 right now. He's a little bit of a dark horse, but I believe in him. New York division, everyone loves Max, right? But I'm going to go ahead and say this one will be won by David DiCarlo, Caveman. I mean, he's a legend. David wins this one. Arlen, got Michael Stryker. We got Chris Chu. We got Yamei Chen. Tough division. Michael Panettiere, nice to see back. How do you go against Michael Stryker winning a division? I don't know, but Chris is a monster. I don't know Yamei Chen, but he's 3-0 already with a good strength of schedule already. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and say Chris wins this one. But maybe him and Michael have the same record at the end of the season. 17-3. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just, someone should write these down and we'll see how I did at the end of the season. In Seoul division, more Asians than Americans almost. No, 5-2-7. But we have Patrick, everyone loves. Yifei Li doing great, 6-1. Guangheng Wu, 1-2. That's how you know it's a tough division. When someone like Harry is not doing well. Super happy to see Felix Lapin back too, but he started 0-4. People who don't know Felix, he was a legend in the early seasons of the ITSL resurgence. So I would put my money here on, I guess I have to say Yifei Li, just because he's 6-1. I haven't played him, but with the 6-1 start, that's impressive. And then I think this is the one we're calling the group of death, right? Grinnell. We have Justin Abramson. We have Ying Chiju at 8-1. Yunru Lee at 2-0. Ryan Pindelik 3-2. Tim Furrow 0-3. Tim, like, I learned how to play this game from Tim back when he was streaming. Very tough division. And then, like, those are the big names that I just mentioned. This might be one of those divisions where you see 6 people end up at 13-7 or higher and making it to the playoffs. Might be one of the toughest divisions, certainly in this season of ITSL, and maybe ever. I'm not sure. Like, this is a tough one. So yeah, there you have it. This is our ITSL season 15. The conferences here. We have had a couple of dropouts already. We're in the process of filling them with people on the waiting list. I think we have a couple of spots left on the waiting list. So if you are interested in playing ITSL, I'll put the link to the signups in the description of this video. Because I think we have a couple of spots that are going to open up pretty soon. So yeah, hop on in. It's going to be this is the best ITSL or this is the best Twilight Struggle tournament, and we have space in it. And even if you're not the best player, even if you're learning the game still, you're going to play against players of all qualities, and it's the best way to learn how to play. So I highly recommend it. If you want to play in this tournament, just go ahead and sign up. The link will be below. Anyway, that's all from me for this time. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you next week. And hopefully we'll have a second person here to cast with me. I want to do more of these little updates of how the season's going too. So we'll have a look at that when we get closer. But for now, signing off, Anton Skott. Bye-bye.
I heard a young father, a very prominent young man in the entertainment world, addressing a tremendous gathering in California. It was during the time of the Cold War, and communism and our own way of life were very much on people's minds, and he was speaking to that subject. And suddenly, though, I heard him say, "I love my little girls more than anything," and I said to myself, "Oh no, don't, you can't, don't say that." but I had underestimated him. He went on, I would rather see my little girls die now, still believing in God, than have them grow up under communism and one day die no longer believing in God.